Okay, what we got here is a C carburetor. It's off of a 92 Johnson 200 horse. Going to do a complete rebuild on this. Going to show you everything about it. Going to go through it, clean it all out. I've got a OEM kit for it. I'm going to replace the float, needle valve, seat, everything in it. Clean it all out. I'll be ready to go back on. Okay, going through every step of it, everything you need to know on it. So it should be all good. Okay, this right here, this is your idle jet. I'll take it out. This is the intermediate jet. I'll take it out. Just get you a screwdriver that fits in there good. You don't want to mess it up. Make sure it fits good. Just pop it out. Screw it all out. Set it off to the side. Okay. There. One thing I'll suggest, these are numbered. They got a little number stamped into the top of these jets. Look those numbers up. Record them, because you don't know who's been into this before you. So that way you can make sure they go back in the right order. Like I said, the idle, intermediate jet. Okay. Next thing you're going to do, take out the drain plug for the float. Again, get you a screwdriver that fits. Take that drain plug out, set it off to the side. Okay. Shut the door on the shop. It's a little windy today. Alright, now down inside of there, got another jet down in there. Controls how much fuel goes into the float bowl. Comes out. Get you a smaller straight slot screwdriver. Screw that out. Okay. Take that, turn it over, tap it down there on a rag, set that off to the side. You're all good there. So you're pretty much done with that side of the carburetor for now. Alright, you can flip it up on this side. Okay, this is just a plate right here. Take these 4 screws out. Pretty simple on disassembly, not a whole lot to it. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube, different carburetors for a Johnson outboard. None of them actually show you this C carburetor. So just a few little differences on this compared to some of the other ones. Okay. So this is just a plate. It's got a gasket there. That's about it. Nothing special. Okay, that's kind of like the other ones. Okay, flip this up next. Okay, you got the float bowl here. That's it. You're going to take these screws out. said, this is on a 92 Johnson, 200 horse. It's got 6 carburetors on it. Okay, there's a float bowl. Alright, lift that off. There's your float. There's your needle under there. There's your seat. Okay, you got this gasket here. You can take this gasket off. Get a new gasket with the kit. You don't need this anymore. You can get rid of that. That'll go away. Alright. Okay, that's pretty much it on that. That there is all done. Okay. That's your high-speed orifice there, jet. That doesn't come out. You just clean that all out real good. Make sure it's all okay. If you're done with that, you can set that off to the side. Next thing to take out is your float. Got this little screw right here. Another Phillips head. Take it out. Set that off to the side. I just take a little pick, go underneath the float, lift it up. You can take the needle. Oh, you can take the float out. That's pretty interesting right there. The seat's not, or the float needle's not even hooked up. Could be part of the reason why it was running really bad. Good reason for it. Alright, next thing to take out is your seat. Okay, again, get you a screwdriver, it's going to fit good. This doesn't really matter if you're going to mess it up because you get a new one anyway. Get you one that'll fit across there. Pop that. Get that out of there. Take it out. Okay, there's a little gasket. Make sure you get that gasket off of there too. Okay, you can discard that. You're not going to need it anymore. That's pretty much for disassembly. Alright, we done that. Whole disassembly under 8 minutes. That's all there is to it. Now we'll point out, you got this little BB right here. This little ball in the side. They did have a service bulletin on this Johnson put out. These will start leaking after a while. Fix on this. Once you get this all cleaned up real good, get everything off of it. Take a little JB weld, mix it up, put some JB weld. Fill that all in right there, cover it up, seal it up. That's the fix for it. That way you don't have to worry about it leaking or nothing like that. That's it. Next step is just cleaning stuff up, making sure everything's good. Okay, here we go for cleaning. Got some carburetor choke cleaner. Just going to go down in all these orifices, spray it out, clean it out. Okay, this is where your fuel line comes in at. Okay, it comes up through here. Just going to take this, spray it real light. You don't have to blast it. I'm just going to spray that real light. Okay, you're going to see it's going to come out right there. That's it. Okay, this is where your float drains at. Okay, you're going to spray that. I'll spray that up into there. It's going to come up in through there. Okay. Okay. This actually here, right in here, right here is where, when we took the drain out for the float bowl, this is where this screwed out of. Okay. This fills up into here, and the fuel goes up out through this up in through the carburetor and all of that. That's what this does. So when you spray up through the drain here, you know, clean all this out, make sure this all gets cleaned out good. Okay. Just gonna wet it all down good, man. That's all you're doing. Carb choke cleaner. Okay, it's a plastic carburetor. Clean it all up good. Gonna go through everything there, spray it all down good like that. Carbon choke cleaner. Okay. Then you're gonna come back after that with some brake clean. Okay. Do that real easy with brake clean. Brake clean, clean that up. Do a good job with that. When it dries up, it won't leave a residue or nothing on there. So, you're all good there. Okay. And you can take an air hose. If you've got an air compressor, you want to turn it down to 25 psi on your regulator. You don't want to blast a whole bunch of air through this. So just turn that down to 25 psi. Okay. Don't use a shop rag while you're cleaning this, because they got a lot of lint and stuff in them. Just use a paper towel, go through, blow it all off good. Blow out every orifice. All these little screw holes, remember that right there is where your screw went, holds your float down. Make sure you get all that liquid out of that. Okay. I got to answer the phone. Back to this. You're just going to keep blowing this off. There we go. It's pretty much dried off good. Okay. And right here where you're going to JB weld this at, make sure you get this blowed out really good. I don't know if you can see that or not. Blow that down in there because you'll keep getting a lot of moisture out of that. See all that nasty stuff come up out of there? Okay. All right. there you go. Keep blowing that off real good. Make sure it's all good and dry. Keep everything blowed out. Okay. That's cleaned up. That's ready to go. Ready to mix up some JB weld. Seal off that little piece right there. That way it won't ever leak fuel. Alright. So all we got to do now is check. They had another service bulletin to check to make sure they had some trouble with these float bowls warping. So we'll get a straight edge here in a second. We'll check this. Doesn't look like it's warped at all to me, but we'll take a straight edge, stick it on there just to make sure. So we'll run a straight edge up this. Hope y'all can see this. Looks good that way. Doesn't look like anything's warped there. Yeah, looks good and flat. So now this piece is all cleaned up. It's ready to go. Like I said, this is all ready to be JB welded. So we can mix up some JB weld. Stick in that. And that's ready.